Sayyidina Abu Hurairah who reported that Rasulullah said, no Muslim who has had 3 of his children pass away young will enter Jahannam except to expiate an unfulfilled oath. Let's quickly go to that. There's an ayah of the Quran in Surah Maryam. وَإِن مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا كَانَ عَلَى رَبِّكَ حَتْمًا مَقْضِيًّا. There is not one of you, so every single one of you that will have to come over Jahannam, and that because Allah has decreed and decided that matter. Okay, so the bridge that's suspended over Jahannam, everybody will have to pass through it. So that's what's mentioned over here, except to expiate an unfulfilled oath. This is an oath which is not fulfilled yet. All of us have to pass over the sirat to expiate that oath, right? But a Muslim who has 3 of his children passed young will not enter Jahannam except for this, meaning that they won't even go past through it. So they're definitely guaranteed entry to Jannah. They won't have to serve any sentence for anything wrong that they've done. Next hadith, very similar in content, subject matter. Jabir bin Abdullah radiallahu anhu narrated that Rasulullah said, if anyone has 3 of his children die young and resigns them to Allah, meaning فَاحْتَسَبَهُمْ, says that Allah, I have hope in you that you will reward me for this, that person will enter Jannah. Then the Sahaba, they asked Rasulullah, what about 2 people? What if there's 2 children? Then he said, and even 2. Mahmud bin Labid, who was a student of Jabir bin Abdullah radiallahu anhu al-Tabi'i, said that by Allah, I think that if you had asked, and 1, he would have given a similar answer. Jabir radiallahu anhu said, by Allah, I think so too. Now this addition, by Allah, I think so too, is of a Sahabi. Sahabi is making this addition. So this part can be considered mawquf, or it can be considered marfu' hukman, because Sahabi, certain statements that he makes, or that a Sahabi or Sahabiya would make, would be given the same ruling of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam making those statements. Let's move on. Khalid al-Abasi rahimahullah said that Mat ibn li fawajadtu alayhi wajdan shadida. A son of mine passed away and I felt intense grief over this loss. I asked Abu Hurairah radiallahu an, have you heard anything from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that you can tusakhi bihi anfusana an mawtana, that you can cheer us up regarding our deceased? He said, سمعت من النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول صغاركم دعاميص الجنة. I heard the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم saying, your children are roaming freely in Jannah. Children are in another translation of da'amis is that they are the butterflies of Jannah. So this is more of a means to comfort the parent that, in this world, your parents, your children, they would not be at complete ease to go about everywhere. Now they're in Jannah and they are roaming around here and there. They're enjoying themselves wherever they want.